Bookity book 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 book. Bookity book book. Marco from Bookity book book, back for yet another book review. Pratchett, Gaiman, Omens, Good Omens. That's right, we're talking about Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman's Good Omens today. So Pratchett and Gaiman wrote an amazing, humorous fantasy novel way back, and it's still really, really good today. There's also a television series based on it, but that Neil Gaiman wrote the script of, but it's based, guys. It's not the book, it's just based on the book. Although more takes place in the series than in the book, it's just based, okay? Get that? Based. So it mainly focuses on a demon called Crowley. On a demon called Crowley. He was called Crawley, but now he's called Crowley. And an angel named Aziraphale. They screwed up, or Crowley screwed up, with the placing of Antichrist on Earth. And in this thing, they screwed up the whole process of Armageddon and Doomsday and the end of world. And so Aziraphale and Crowley have become friends over the centuries and millennia and whatever, and they basically are trying to set things right. The 12-year-old Antichrist Adam turns out to be a really pleasant boy growing up in a small town, British town, and part of the characters and part of the book, a big part of it, also sits upon him and his friends. I can't remember all their names, but it also focuses on him and his friends and what they do. Then there is a fairly competent witch, a very incompetent witch finder, and an old lady that's a prostitute slash fortune teller, and the horseman of apocalypse are also just wrapped up in there for you. So it's not the funniest book I've ever read, nor the best, but it's still very funny, humorous, and a very good book. It's a very good book, and it's humorous. There are even illustrated and special versions of it for the collector. I have the very basic illustrated edition, and it can cost you a pretty penny depending on which one of the illustrated versions you get. So if I have to rate it, this book gets a 7.1 out of 10 from me. It holds up, it's great, but it's not quite at the level of an 8 or a 9. And just about anyone could enjoy this book. Okay, some people will say, this is evil, this is blasphemous, but it really isn't. It really isn't. Anyone that likes fantasy, like, people have become like, this book has reached, in some communities, legendary status. I mean, it's obvious it's a good book. So anyway, guys, that's my opinion on Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And that's Bookity Book Book that just brought you another book review. Keep reading, and I'll see you on the next one.